Just a few people know the untold story of where Melania Trump's journey began. Born in communist Yugoslavia, now Slovenia, Melania's childhood was a world away from the opulence she enjoys today. Intrigued by her roots, I spent a day in her hometown, Sevnica, to uncover where she grew up, a home shrouded in mystery without any available information online. While searching, I stumbled upon what might be the most peculiar statue of a First Lady ever created. I also had the chance to taste the famous Melania cake, a dessert with a closely guarded recipe available in just one place on Earth, but let's take it step by step. Our journey took us to Sevnica, a small town in Slovenia where Melania grew up. Driving through Slovenia is a pleasure in itself. The landscapes are breathtaking, with rolling hills, dense forests, and charming villages that seem frozen in time. The closer we got to Sevnica, the more excited we became. Sevnica, a quiet Slovenian town, holds stories far beyond its connection to Melania Trump. From the majestic Sevnica castle, perched high on the hill with breathtaking views, to its locally famous First Lady cake, a dessert shrouded in secrecy, this town is full of surprises. Stay with me to uncover not only the house where Melania spent her childhood, but also the story behind the unique First Lady cake and the fascinating charm of Sevnica Castle. Before even reaching the town, we stumbled upon something unexpected, a statue of Melania Trump. This wasn't just any statue, it was carved out of wood in 2019 by a local artist Alish Maxi using nothing but a chainsaw. The artist depicted Melania wearing a simple blue dress inspired by the iconic outfit she wore during Donald Trump's inauguration. The statue quickly became a source of controversy. Some saw it as a heartfelt tribute to a local girl who rose to global fame, while others criticized it for being too rough and unpolished, with some even comparing it to a cartoon character. Interestingly, the statue wasn't placed in the town center as you might expect, but in a quiet field near the river, surrounded by nature, a humble nod to Melania's roots. But here's where the story takes a dramatic turn. On July 4, 2020, the statue was set on fire by unknown vandals. Its charred remains were later removed, and the act of vandalism was seen as a reflection of rising political tensions. However, this wasn't the end of the statue's journey. Determined to preserve the tribute, American artist Brad Downey, who had commissioned the original piece, decided to replace it with a bronze replica. In September 2020, a new statue was unveiled at the same spot. Unlike the wooden version, this bronze statue was designed to withstand time and perhaps criticism as a permanent reminder of Melania's story and connection to Sevnica. This unexpected mix of art, controversy, and resilience makes the statue not just a tribute, but a symbol of how public perception can shape and challenge how we honor individuals. It's a stop that truly encapsulates the blend of history, art, and modern-day intrigue in this small Slovenian town. Have you ever seen a statue like this? After taking in the statue's unique charm, we headed into Sevnica, eager to explore more of Melania's roots. Our first stop in town was the Grad Sevnica, a stunning castle perched on a hill overlooking the entire area. This medieval fortress dates back to the 12th century and has been beautifully restored over the years. The castle's observation deck offers one of the best panoramic views of Sevnica. Standing on the balcony of Sevnica Castle, I couldn't help but wonder, was this the spot where young Melania imagined herself as a princess waving gracefully to her people below? What do you think? It's a whimsical thought, but knowing her journey from this small Slovenian town to the world stage, it doesn't seem so far-fetched. Dreams have a funny way of coming true in the most extraordinary ways. From up there, you can see the Sava River winding through the valley, the rooftops of the town below, and the surrounding hills covered in snow. It's a view that fills you with awe and makes you appreciate the simple beauty of this small Slovenian town. Feeling inspired by the castle's history and charm, we knew it was time to dive deeper into our mission, finding Melania's childhood homes. Our first discovery was the house Melania left behind when she moved to the United States. Located on Ribniki Street in Sevnica, this modest white house with a green yard stands on a quiet street, unassuming yet filled with stories. We were fortunate to meet one of her former neighbors who spoke warmly about Melania, describing her as polite, ambitious, and always well-dressed, even as a young woman. She shared that the house has been empty for years, with no one currently living there. Standing in front of this house, it was hard not to feel a sense of nostalgia for the life Melania once led before stepping onto the world stage. Interestingly, the town of Sevnica has embraced its connection to Melania by offering various products named after her, including cakes, which we'll be trying later, slippers, jars of honey, and fish dishes. This modest home serves as a tangible reminder of Melania's journey from a small Slovenian town to international prominence, reflecting the humble beginnings that preceded her life in the global spotlight. But this wasn't the house where Melania spent her childhood. That house remained a mystery, hidden somewhere in Sevnica. Upon learning about a unique cafe renowned for its Melania Trump cake, we decided to visit, eager to taste this local specialty and perhaps gather more insights into Melania's childhood home. To our surprise, the cafe was bustling with patrons despite the quiet streets outside. Even more intriguing was that many locals were ordering the Melania cake, indicating its popularity beyond just a tourist attraction. The Melania cake, crafted by skilled pastry chefs at Sevnica's Julia pastry shop, is a refined dessert that exudes elegance, much like its namesake. While the exact recipe remains a secret, the cake's core features a rich filling of nuts, almonds, and walnuts. This nutty heart is enveloped in a light, airy mousse made from premium Belgian white chocolate, offering a creamy yet refreshing taste that complements the delicate nutty undertones. The cake's design is intentional and symbolic. Its subtle ivory hue represents the White House, and delicate gold accents enhance its luxurious appeal, reflecting Melania's grace and sophistication. Each slice is priced at €5, making it accessible to locals and visitors. Since its creation in 2017, following Donald Trump's initial US presidential victory, the Melania cake has attracted visitors worldwide. Tourists, especially from the United States, often include Sevnica in their Slovenian travels, specifically to sample this celebrated dessert. The cake symbolizes the town's connection to Melania, blending local culinary traditions with international recognition. As we savored the cake, we couldn't help but appreciate how this elegant dessert encapsulates the spirit of Sevnica and its most famous former resident. The cafe's ambience, filled with locals enjoying the same treat, added to the authenticity of the experience, making it a memorable stop in our exploration of Melania's roots. Rested and armed with new information about where Melania's childhood home might be, we set off to continue our search. Determined to uncover the truth, we asked locals on the street if they knew where Melania's first home was. In a town as small as Sevnica, it didn't take long before someone pointed us in the right direction. And finally, we found it. There it was, a typical panel apartment building, the kind you'd see in many parts of Eastern Europe. It's far from the luxurious homes she lives in now, but it's where her story began. One of the apartments in this building was where Melania grew up, played, and dreamed of a bigger life. Outside, there's a small playground. Watching my children play there, I couldn't help but imagine a young Melania running around with her friends, perhaps never imagining the life that awaited her. We decided to linger near the house for a while to soak in the energy and observe the surroundings. It's incredibly quiet and simple here. Nothing catches the eye as extraordinary. Just ordinary homes and everyday people. Yet even in such an unassuming atmosphere, a future princess can be born. Did you expect something different? Standing in front of these homes, one thing became clear. Melania's story is about ambition, resilience, and transformation. From a small Slovenian town to the glamour of New York and the political spotlight of Washington, her journey is nothing short of extraordinary. Her story reminds us that no matter where you come from, your dreams can take you anywhere. It's a story of contrasts, of modest beginnings and luxurious endings, of a girl from a small town who became a global icon. Thank you for watching this video till the end. Filming and editing this video took a lot of time and effort. I'd be incredibly grateful if you could like this video and leave a comment. Also, make sure to check out my other videos on the channel, and to stay updated on new content, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. See you soon on my channel.